That might be everything. Yeah. Alright. Welcome to Doki Doki. Sorry for a bit of a wait, but yeah. Welcome to part 3. Because, yeah. Last time we left off of, Yuri came around our house to do the atmosphere stuff and whatnot. And before that little bit, we found out I can't speak. Sayori had depression. In fact. So now, what's going on? Okay, good game. So we should be left off. Oh yeah, we came in the room and she pulled her sleeve up. That was really creepy. But yeah, I left off at such an awful point. But at the moment, I just need to set this up. I completely forgot to do this. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning for me. Yeah. Oh no, 12. That's a bit better. About 12 and pitch dark, so this would be fun. By the way, another warning for people who are just joining, or if you're watching this like a video, is not good for like if you're not into gory kinds of stuff or depression and whatnot. I wouldn't advise watching this. Anyway, on to the game. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it's fun. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with someone other, spend some time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little better. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. That's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing an experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiled gently. I know you would understand. Yuri leans over to the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. So sorry. Yuri reeled back and I quickly lift my hand in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It's just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I just should have asked you before, should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. Droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Yeah, I pat Yuri's face down with neck with a towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just a little longer. Feels really nice. Keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as she's lost in gaze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently through those slightly parted lips. What's happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me a dizzying feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrists, and a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, focused to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly receive my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish in the night sky with white dots that looks like stars. Looking at the manor as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. Yeah. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Oh, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? It's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Sure. Haha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. It's just I'm glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so don't you have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, you overthink yourself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got to do everything. Oh, we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity, rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it could happen. Sadly, maybe. Once Yuri picks up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. Yeah, it's fun that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again whenever you want. Come over and we can just go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles brashly. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Monz. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh my god. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Huh? Hi, Monz. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Monz. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yes, sir. I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? See, what are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all what matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all what matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Monz? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Monz. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Give me a sec. That's muted. There we go, so I can hear my messages come through. Put up with me when being selfish. Monica was right. I should have just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden. Isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Something that makes me happy. Something that I would trade. I wouldn't trade anything else for. So even if it takes my entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Monz. I'm really scared. Are you scared of Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Monz. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Siri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Siri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Siri nods. Even if you don't understand all this, if it's not your own feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I hate that. No, I hate that about that. I hate those lines. It's like, I know what's best for you. No, I mean, yes, you might have known each other for long, but you never ever know, like, you never know what's best for her. You don't know anyway. I mean, there's some people who might, but it's rarely. You can't just say that. And then, like, he said, phrase it, you know? Just says, I know what's best for you, I will tell you what will happen or something like that, you know? It's not like, oh yeah, just be considerate. Oh well, I'm gonna put I love you, because I hate this ending where it says you'll be my dearest friend. Sayori, I love you. Yeah? Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner, but I'm spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day. It helped me to realise that you're truly the most important person to me, and that's why I accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Monz. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me tightly. Monz, is this really okay? Yeah. Ah. I hold Sayori in the arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Monz. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't this rain cloud go away? They're not going away at all, Monz. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other, so I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it's always been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you. Monz, Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Like that. No, you can't say that. It's just like, he's saying what you best for her. You don't know. There could be, I don't think that would be good. Something different, I don't know. Full therapy, I mean, she's 18, but still, therapy would have helped. It would help her, literally. I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. What do you mean you don't understand? She's probably agreed. I mean, she did say you really like her more than you like her, but that could even mean in different possibilities, like different thingies. I mean, the most obvious one is that she likes, loves you, but it could mean something else. You never know. I don't like it. It just took forever. I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that it's making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns went through, yeah. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. I know you know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give her everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Dun, 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 dun. Next day, it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Monz, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. This is funny. I thought at least Yuri'd be here by now. Monica is pasting little booklets on each of her desks in the classroom. It must be the one she prepared for that we all. No, I can't speak. It must be the one she's prepared that all of the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think on days like this important, she'll try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Mons. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. It's kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange, Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I sound embarrassed. Did you really tell her about it that quickly? Are we a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know how the full story. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people in the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought it too. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Oh, it's bad. I wanna save quick. Here we go. I thought so too. I flipped through pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from one she practiced. It's the one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Repeated like 50 times. Get out my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Uh, what is this? Reading a poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Monz, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else that you already read. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her and help her wake up. Even the simple gestures of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as it always has been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I didn't expect to answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. This really is something that a boyfriend would do, wouldn't it? In any case, it feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to come. Oh, I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori. Ah. Executioners. The game for scripts, line 307. See traceback for text for details. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way it can be real. Siri wouldn't do this. I think it was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed my urge to vomit. Yet, just yesterday, I told Siri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Siri needed at all. She even told me how painful it was to others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? Make her feel even worse. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, reminded friends with her like it's always been, or remained, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can restart and try something different. I had only one chance that I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, and to never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. It's so pathetic. End. Oh, I hate that scene. And I love this part of the game though. Is the second half. This game is not suited for children or people who are easily disturbed. Oh, no, I dislike that one bit. I just dislike it. Yeah, is that Monica's leg? She has like brown pull-ups and they all have white ones. What's with that? Was she from a different school or something? I don't remember Sayori wearing that. I mean, yeah, that's none of Sayori. That's like, Yuri, Monica, and Natsuki mixed together. You can see they both have white socks, so it's gotta be her, like, brown socks. Oh, I hate that. Like, it's so creepy. Look, even the new game, can I load? I can load. Would it let me? I don't want to load. I don't think it would let me, you know. I'm just going to do a new game. Yeah, I think it would probably come up with warning or something. Oh, even the music. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any of the attention she might draw. This girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, see yourself making today, but it's just kind of worked out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. After that, I sigh and idle in front of the crossword and let catch me up. Hi, Yuri and Monica. Natsuki. Oh, here we go. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Can I? Yeah, look. Ugh, I don't like it. I'm surprised on YouTube. I guess that is right. Yeah. I mean, I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube, so this ain't gonna get me thingy, but I was kind of suspecting it might have kicked me. Oh no, wait, can I go on history? Yeah. Look, it still keeps it. The girl is Sayori. It's not a school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups, walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls and something like that. Yeah, now it's just Sayori's gone. She's just gone. She's not even in it now. Oh, it's so creepy. It gives, every time I see that scene, it gives me chills in my spine. I hate it. I love the music though. Just goes all quiet for so long and then it just okay, and then she just gets deleted. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just having by my average just getting by on my average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any guild in the club anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stand banging at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. They really aren't any that interesting. Besides, my son would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with it. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Monz? Oh, I hate that. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if any construction paper in here? Oh, Marcus? My voice was breaking. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Aha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. What the hell? It made me jump. Johnny just fripped me. Literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. Really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. But in that case, but it's really not boring. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, the members even keeps their own manga collection in the classroom. Wait, really? It's funny, right? She's always insisted that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member, right? Monica says she? Monz, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse someone like Monica. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. Really sweet, Monz, you know that? It's just nothing really. Shall we go? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica, and irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. The territory of the school I rarely visit. Monica is full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Wow, oh my god. I'm back. I was only joking. I was like, oh, I hate that. I hate this section and I love it. It has some glitchiness. What happened to her eyes? I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Oh, for sakes, man. stop! I know I've seen these already, but still, it's still frightening. Okay, it's been a while since I played the game. I guess. Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to go with the atmosphere. Don't be mean so Suki. That sounds so fake with it. I genuinely it's making me jump. It's just so unexpected. But anyway, welcome to the club, Monz. Oh, all the ones escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? I'm not. Suki, girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Nazuki is the one I don't recognize. A small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Nazuki, energetic as always, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Nazuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Monz into a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone there? I was going to, well, you know... Sorry, I didn't forget about that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, should I at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come and sit down, Monz? Schools have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Plan on coming here? But, well, okay. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised that there ain't more people in the club yet. It must be hard starting a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but make school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that you all can really grow this club before we graduate. I can't say that, man. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess you're here. Welcome. I guess. Natsuki recently reluctantly agrees. That's different. Bye. I guess. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard justifying these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... It's always Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, and I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Monz, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering it. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Nazuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's fake sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri is the rim of a teacup with a finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world, books, and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physical or physiology elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, desperately grasping on something I can relate in the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or take God, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Nazuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nazuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? Left the behind the club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers. Open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest roots of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set a sample to help Natsuki feel more comfortable, even enough to share. Feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we will share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all our participants to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its memories. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like it's a step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Monz? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Monica convinced me to stop by. I never made any decision yet. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All these girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girl exchanges glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you guys the truth. I need to tell you the truth, Monz. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find a new member. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Monz? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. I'm so happy. We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Actually, I want to do something quick. I know. Save here. Come back to this. And I'll teach you exit DDLs here. Yes. I do know in your files, you can check all the files and that. There we go, look. The whole character has been deleted. Well, I realise you can. I don't know if it gives you the option to delete, but I don't think you can actually do it on purpose. Game saves, you can check your saves, fonts, audio, enable to open, yeah. These is poem works. Series winning words. Happiness, sadness, death, tragedy. No, they're all words. All the ones you can read is like the thingies. This is a search disk. Do not use this in store essentially. Yeah. Yeah, that's just dead. I know there's like a sequence where you can like find other stuff. What's this? Nah. Here we go. Oh, this is something good. Contain the title Doki Doki Literature Club. Run date, all this file. Yeah. And it's just this. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on for a sec. I could probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? It's quite easy if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Oh, here goes nothing. That's scary. And then, oh wait, I forgot happy thoughts. I can delete. That is creepy. Ugh, it gives me shivers. And then pictures. Do we actually get any pictures? We get that one. Oh yeah, this one. Find out. Any more? I know I've done this before, but I'm just trying to think if we did get any more pictures. That's like the original design. Music. Ah, they got the. I don't like this. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna quickly go get the thing quickly. What's it? The files in it. I got a notification on the chat room. I need to, yeah. So, DDLC, what's it called? The files in it, plus, and then hidden files, here we go. I can't, let me see, is there a really easy way? Damn. This is, I can't remember the sequence. I don't want to sit here and go through all of them. It would be in game. Oh no, I just found out a game in it. No. Oh, so wait, we got some here. We went through this. What am I on about? Internal. If I just do internal files, that should work, shouldn't it? Internal files. There we go. And then it should give me. Through desktop. Yeah, what's the combination? Screw it, I'm just gonna go through each one. Oh no, because then it would be just. Can't be that long to find it. It can be actually. Oh no, I'm not sitting there. She did not. It's got to be something. I don't want to be wasting time. I'm just trying to think. I know there's a secret file. If you go through all these internal files, you can see one. I hate that creepy music. There we go, something better. Did they reveal it? Oh, here we go. So you'll find the file project in 22 folder. 221 folder, okay. So 221. There we go. Enable open project, unknown error, please try again later. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of different files. Okay. So Oh, it has to be at different times as well? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's... Oh, okay. I didn't know it had different times to it. Never mind then. That makes more sense. I didn't think that game worked like that. What is this music? It's in the actual thing, is it? Or do we just not get to see it? What is happening? I think I'll fix it. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. This is creepy. They're like... I don't want to press delete, but I might actually do it. But in the... If you actually got this game on PC, that would... No. What? That's a glitch, okay. Yeah, if you actually got the... That's the files you would see in the game, in like... the game files and whatnot. Everything I saw there would pop up the same, I think. Except for some like stuff, I think the internal ones would be different. But it's basically just like being on actual PC and whatnot. They made it eligible for console. I really love that concept. It kind of takes that away as well, or sad. But it's still fun as well. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, I can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Monz, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I just parked the club room and made my way home. The whole way, my mind wandered back and forth between those three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of the circumstances, and I'm sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Now, I don't really think it matters. Oh, you have unlocked... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. You get a special poem. Oh, thoughts. Oh, so creepy. Oh, I hate that. Can't be that one. Yeah, the secret poems are randomized. So, I'm gonna go mad if it gives me the one I think it is. I really would hate this game for doing that. There's one poem I think. Oh, there's only 3 days in it, so like after this day, yeah, okay, and then it'll be festival at the end. Depression. Rain cloud. What? Graveyard. Different. Waited. Okay, I think a lot of Sayori stuff is more or less Natsuki stuff. But I'm trying to go for Yuri there. I know I think if you pick some of Sayori stuff, you can see her head pop up at the bottom. Broken. Despise. Wrath. Romance? Really? Perfect. What? I don't want it. Suicide. Infinite. We just... I don't want it. Yeah. Death. Incognito and interactive. I'm just gonna go with Yori this way, because you get to see a lot more than anything. Hi again, Monz. Oh, the music in the background. Ugh, that's weird. It glitched out a bit. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Now don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I get my word. I'm back to the literature club. It's the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh my god. Keeping my promise, Monz. This isn't too overwhelming to commit with. Or making making you person to it's like you already had Monica. I don't know if you plan just to come here or hang out or whatever, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't hit the end of it. I can't see Monica, move the hell out of the way. Mizuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Manga? Mizuki finds herself stuck between Theory and Monica. Oh, insane. Monica, manga. Where did I get Theory from? Oh, saying. Manga is literature. What is going on? Swiftly. What's that, man? The music in the background just glitched out. Swiftly defeated, Mizuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Monz. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Mizuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now that the club is... No, now you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. But wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, that's not... It's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. And that's been chopped off. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted to help me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as the vice president, I should help you get started on something that you might like. You reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. No, I don't want you to feel left out, so I'll take that book that I thought you might enjoy, okay? Oh, yeah. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. Is this a girl accidentally being cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading it much. Really, thank you, I definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's... Yeah, that was sideways. I was thinking I really thought I was losing it then. Everything was sideways. Why is there a chair in the closet? I'm sorry, but no go. I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, everything's sideways. No, it ain't, obviously. I was really thinking, was that like that the whole time? Oh my god, I really paused my brain for a minute. And then it just all went straight. Oh, I don't like that chair now. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off something scheduled activities for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I've distracted her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. Looks like it's the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed that I was looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I admit this, sensing I made it uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was just focused, then I probably wouldn't have, yeah, if I was focused, then I probably would have noticed you in the first place. But I just was rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious on how come you have two copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. How to say, there's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts picking up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's also very engaging and relatable story. So, what's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portraits of Markov. The ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that turned into an experiment prison with people trapped there. Have this trait that turns them into killing machines and lust for blood, but the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people. They're cutting off their limbs and affixing them to, oh god, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. It's a human experiment camp. What could go wrong? I mean, she did say she liked horror. But that was different, was it? Last time it was like the sister or whatnot was together, and then it turned into that camp. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Monz? Yeah, no. She more explained it like that's the same story, I think. But she explained it like more than last time. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is interesting. He's so shy and reluctant on the outside, but her mind needs to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind of challenges you look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly, I'm rambling on. What? Oh, that was Yuri speaking. What? I just got really confused there. I wasn't really focusing. I read, I roughly know what happens, yeah. Horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil. Yeah. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And suddenly, the internet breaks. I'm rambling, ain't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... Whoa! I want to see what they said. Best thing about streaming, you can actually see what they say. You can slow it down. My whole body gets incredibly... Oh, okay. That was literally it. My whole body gets incredibly, and it just does mad words. I kind of forget to pay attention to what other people are, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Strange? You've already just said something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's it's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading the next. Oh my god, I don't like that noise. That's creepy, man. I want to see what she looked like. I'm sorry. Yes. Wait, I mean, you don't have to. Yeah, her eyes go like cat-like and everything goes red. Ugh, that's creepy. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book from what I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I just sit here, right? I slip into my seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. I'm not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It says if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. She says, sorry, I was just, whoa! See, that type of stuff where I can read it out quickly. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Oh god. I want to slow it down a little while. There was the last bit, I was just bathing in your body heat. Yeah, it just got on my teeth. Ugh. No message? Yeah, we go. Yuri, you really don't have to apologize a lot. Oh, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... This should work out, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yeah. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right hand on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Yeah. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she it's like she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to the other side and to her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you, huh? No, I don't relate to the character at all, definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses herself. Oh, second guesses things she says and all that. Look at her face. Never did that before. Oh dear, that's weird. That's what you was talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else. Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Hey, you feeling alright? You've always been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Where is it? There it is. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? She puts her hand on her chest as if she feel her own heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, then push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Monz? Something happened just now? I have no idea. Yours is acting a little strange, I guess. You don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? Oh no, not really. Making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this thing sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Right, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing poems with each other? Huh? Shall we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. You first read my poem too fast. Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll do that, and I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess. Don't worry, Monz, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But if that's all, argue that we'll all learn to get past June. It's true. I handed Monica my poem. Good job, Monz. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. I was really metaphorical. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put some effort in. That's not fair. Well, I guess it would anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing too, right? Writing that full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like in a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head. It's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction. So I don't blame her for coming on so strongly, or on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets a little too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all just started sharing our poems with each other. Yeah? Already? Oh, I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. That's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Hello, hole in the wall. Oh wait, this is different, isn't it? Yeah, this is different. hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frankly glanced at my surroundings, but my buried eyes cannot no longer see colour. And are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? Sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe bites before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I bandish my pen. Yeah, that's different. I was going to say, that ain't the same hole in the wall. Part 2. So what do you think? It's very freeform. It's like, what do you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style is becoming pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's really influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on paper and then tidy it up later. And another way to try and think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Dun, 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 dun. What should we do in Pona? I'm gonna do Nasuki Denryuo. Oh, great. Oh, have I ever seen that? Oh, that's creepy. I don't think I've ever chose Nasuki first when I'd done her poem. Oh, that's creepy. It just went like all silent. I just popped. Oh, I'm rewatching on stream. Monz, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Gosh. What, you expect me to believe you're actually putting into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not right. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We'll start somewhere, right? I'm still proud of... If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing that, you'll probably think I'm stupid. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all so sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take much. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? The writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but it's meant to be it's meant to fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what I mean with to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect you Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri! As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighting up. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that was hard? Yuri first covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and in metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first poem, really. Huh? Yuri says at me, bangy, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually... Oh wait, sorry, mid-sentence. Yeah, I was just trying to check something, okay. So there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognise about new writers is that the way they try to make up a style, very deliberate. In other words, they try to end up to pick. They tend to pick up a writing style separate from their topic, and they form it fit to expressiveness are weakened. Once you really find the train of thought, it's hard to detect. It's as if her demeanour changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even for simple poems. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is just probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind, I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure what Yuri apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do, I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. All this is supposed to be a literature book. Goes underneath the light, the tenderness of the illuminate. Yeah, I've seen this. It flickers back. I flicker back. Sorry, it's such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah. I read script very often. Actually, I like the handwriting. It's just I don't know what they say in it. It's relief. I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I do. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Sharon, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild, so that it's easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost story? Who? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Monz. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glance over it after all. I remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feeling and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in time, yeah, okay. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort or unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing, or with nothing. There's a lot more solemn putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I already keep doing my best thing for you, Monz. Me too. that it? Sure. I guess that's everyone. Right. I think there's like a big bit left, if I'm correct. Well, I think it's like 3 days. Oh, I don't like that. The music just glitching out. I know, I've seen it every time, but I think I missed it this time. But in this playthrough, you can see a picture of Sayori hanging in the background. So where all those, it's next to the closet ring, you see all those little picture things or whatever, I don't know what they are. I swear it is, but anyway, I think there's like a chunk left till the end of the day. I think there's 3 days. This day, oh wow, 4 days I guess, starting with that one. I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I don't know, but, yeah, okay. So I want to, okay, I'm going to end off here. I'm a bit tired. I've been doing these streams stupidly late for some reason, and it's not good for me. But I'm gonna go back to exit DDLC, and I'm gonna got more pictures. But yeah, I'm gonna end off here. We've made a bit of progress. I mean, we saw Sayori hanging. What wasn't very good. Yeah, hole in the wall. Can I see the other one? I couldn't have been me. Yeah, that was, yeah, I knew it was different. Whole other one. But yeah, we saw Sayori get deleted, I guess. And then yeah. I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna put on some great music that I think is also great. Where is it? Sayonara. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game. And then just click this and this. I don't know why they have a playlist. Oh, can you hear me? Here we go. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath the malfunction prescription, artificial reality is writing twisted metal dread, loathing, judgment, enlistment, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every... Oh, yeah, wait. Through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, all into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by sleeves of a cut new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Yeah, that's Monica, I think. So basically, she's pushed it, like she's untying. So basically, like, Sayori, she had depression. I don't think it was like to the point where she would actually go do the like herself, but Monica's pushed like. Imagine there was like bars where it's like you can push more like their feelings up, and she's just pushed where to a point where Theory, and now she's doing it to Yuri next, who, if you haven't known already, she's kind of a weirdish one, and it mentions like cutting herself. We'll see that soon. You'll see Yuri do something like that, and she just gets really creepy. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah. If you enjoyed watching this, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit notification bell to see when the next post will upload. And if you want, you can join my Discord. If you just click on my profile and click on about, or it should be on my banner, it should say Discord at the top. Tap on that and you can join my Discord. There's a couple of members on it. It's a little bit active at the moment, but if we get more members, it'll be more active. So yeah. This is only part 3. I think part 4 or 5 will be the last ones. And whenever you've seen this, I'm going to be doing Little Nightmares next. So that should be fun. I've never played Little Nightmares, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.